When a man says he loves you, what does that mean? Hello and welcome to Chengi's World. I am Chengi, the international best-selling author of the book Position for I Do, How God Delivers Mr. Right When You Live with Power and Purpose. I read this book just so that I can be reminded of how phenomenal positioning is. It's a powerful book, and I would love for you to pick up a copy. You can buy it on my website, chengisworld.co.uk. You can download it off my website, and you can get a Kindle edition on Amazon, whatever version you want. If you'd like a signed copy, I've got a few in my house that I'll be happy to sign and send to you, but you will have to purchase that on my website. I have put all the links in the description box below. When a man says that he loves you, what he is saying, love for a man is a very different concept from a woman. When we say we love a man, we are talking about our emotional vulnerability. What we're talking about is that we have this feeling in the pit of our stomach, and it is so powerful that we have overridden every other feeling that we have. We've literally overridden anything else. Love is a romantic notion for us. It's an emotional notion for us, and usually becomes more real as we touch down with the relationship itself, and we really begin to, when the romantic feelings and the cocktail of hormones start to decipher, then we really get in touch with whether we truly love this man or not. We are emotionally based, so we lead with emotion, and then our minds catch up later. But you have to understand that men are led by their thoughts. They think through a lot of things. They are very intuitive. A man is going to assess the woman that you are, and trust me, you can't fake this stuff. If you are put it about, sleep with everyone, I don't care if you dress like a nun, a man's gonna pick that up. You can be a sweet, lovely, kind girl, wear really short, have it all out, and he will pick up from your energy and from your spirit that you're really just a lovely girl. Now, obviously, we don't want to have to present ourselves in a way that we may be misunderstood, but the point that I'm trying to make is that men make their decisions on a very highly intuitive level. They are very aware of who they are dealing with. So by the time a man gets to the point where he says, I love you, he has engaged his mind. He is at a point in his life where he is ready to fall in love. He is open to fall in love, which is why some of these videos that we have out here, how to make a man fall in love with you. Girls, you cannot make a man fall in love with you. I know this stuff sounds good. I know it's soothing, but it's really fancy pants and lollipops. And you know that if you follow me here at Chengi's World, we don't do that. I keep it real. I give you the truth, whether it sucks or not. You cannot make a man fall in love. There are things that you can do to make him fall out of love, but that's another video, or at least to taint the love that he has for you. But that is another video. However, by the time a man says that I love you, he has already made a lot of mental assessments. He's already assessed his situation. He has already decided that he is in a position, in a place in his life where he's ready to fall in love. Does that mean that men cannot just throw themselves into a romantic relationship and feel the same emotions? Of course, love is a powerful emotional thing that can happen even to the most sturdy of men. Sometimes a man is just walking down the road and something about you, your energy, your spirit just says, that is bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. That woman needs to be in my life. There's something about her. This stuff happens indeed. However, usually when a man is not in the state of mind where he's ready to fall in love and he's focused on his career and he's not looking for commitment, that area of his heart can be shut down, and there's nothing that you can do to unlock his heart, because this is to do with that mental space, which is why men take longer to declare their feelings for a woman. Does that mean that a man will meet a woman and the first minute he sees her, he's like, I'm in love with you? Of course that is possible, and that happens. But usually if a man is to declare if a man is quite a sensitive guy, or a man that is in his feminine energy quite a lot, or a man that has a lot of emotional intelligence, sometimes they just say it, I'm in love with you, on the first date, on the second date. because what he's saying is, I am in tune with my emotional side, and so I'm able to articulate what is going on the inside of me as something beyond sexual and physical attraction, something beyond. But even for him to say that, you guys would have made such a magnetic, powerful connection that both you and him will know energetically that this is a bond that goes way above the natural or the 4 steps of how to manage a relationship. Okay, so by and large, yes, that happens. But if you find a man saying that to you early, you don't really feel the same way, you don't have history, you don't see how he could fall in love with you, your mind is like, that sounds great, but I don't understand how that would be. Then sometimes men will say, I love you, because they know that if they engage you emotionally, because some of us are so desperate, some of us are so broken, some of us are so bereft of self, we have divorced our soul from ourselves, that anybody who comes to tell us what we need or want to hear, we jump on that bandwagon, and then we find ourselves in a situation where we're thinking, we just buy into anything. And I remember between myself and most of us watching perhaps, is I understand what's going on in a scenario with a man, and I respond not out of my heart, but out of the knowledge that I have. Because there's no point in having knowledge and not using it. And this is why I dispense this knowledge to you, because I realize there's no way that feeling you're feeling, you might recognize it as love, but there is no way that is a true feeling. And I was like, so high value women have to be smart. It's not what a man says when you need to hear it. It's really about the truth at work, using your mind. Your love has to have a brain, okay? Your emotional world has to be dictated to you by what's going on in your head, and you need to be able to decipher some of these codes. Really, he just wanted to fast track his way into my knickers. Unfortunately for him, I was on a celibacy journey that he knew nothing of, and so he was never going to win on that note. So we have to be careful that we just don't buy the stuff that is being sold. The truth of the matter is, when a man does say I love you, it's usually after some time of getting to know you, and you will feel that energetically. And when he does say it and it's real, you will feel it, and it will be authentic. If there's any dis-ease on the inside of you, that is your first red flag that this might not be exactly what you want. But sometimes us girls so desperate to have somebody love us that we buy into anything. So thank you so much for watching. If you would like me to help you one-to-one, book yourself a discovery call. The link is in the box below, in the description box below. I would love to chat with you and get to help you with whatever situation you're facing right now. So I look forward to seeing you on Chengi's Angels group. Follow me on Instagram, Chengi's World, Facebook, Chengi's World, because it's on and pop it. I'll see you soon. In the meantime, take care of you. Bye-bye now.